Bing! You're going to go meet with the mayor of Phoenix to help campaign against a new Arizona law cracking down on illegal immigration. It's been all over the news. Tell me why you're so passionate about how this came about.
Well, because, as a Latina, I'm very concerned about how this law can impact working Hispanic families. I think that, being detained in the street just because of the color of your skin is just wrong. And it's a violation of human and civil rights. And so I'm going to go see the mayor, who is also opposing this law. He's also filing a lawsuit against this law. And also I'm going to be meeting with the chief of police to see how they're planning to implement a law like this one, in spite of it being a violation to civil rights.
So if we are sitting in the room with the chief of police, what will you say to the chief?
Well, I would ask him that question. If they're really willing to enforce the law, even though they know that it's going to crush the dreams of so many immigrants who would like to have a shot at the American dream, like so many minorities in these countries have in the past. We all know how America has been forged by the dreams of those people, and by their passion and by their contribution to the economy, by working really hard. And that's what Latinos do in this country, is work tirelessly, and we are definitely that arm that works without rest, and that continues to dream for their children to have a better future. And I think that we should all consider that if we're gonna go ahead with this. I mean, I really hope that this could turn into a positive thing, and the federal government ends up addressing this issue, the issue of the migratory reform, so all those people can be legalized. I mean, people are people with or without documents, and I am not an expert on the Constitution, but I know that a Constitution exists to protect people who are being abused in some kind of way, and to protect people with or without documents, because that's the reality. I mean, human rights in front of everything and above anything.
And when you saw this on the news, it personally, obviously, hit a spot with you because of your story, because of what you've been able to achieve and accomplish.
Yeah, absolutely, because I'm a Latina too. I wasn't born in this country, but I know what a great country this is, and it has been, like I said before, forged by so many immigrants that have arrived to this country and have made it the country it is today, and the country that it continued to be. It depends greatly on creating union and not division, and I think this law will create chaos and create division instead of progress and union. And the capacity of people to continue to dream, because you know how dreams are the engine of a society, a community in general. If people's dreams are crushed, then there's no hope. There are no great economies with people with crushed dreams. That's right. The truth.
That's right.
And I don't think it's fair, not with the community, not with the Latino community, and not with any person in the world. If you think about it, all the tragic and dark chapters in the history of humanity, like the Holocaust or the Armenian genocide or the issues in Iran, that started out like this, from laws and decrees that weren't considering people's rights and that were pushing people aside. And we can't allow that to happen to us in the 21st century, not to Latinos, not to Jewish people, not to Black people, not to anybody. Nobody should be detained in the streets because of the color of their skin.
You have a very important afternoon ahead of you, and we speak from the heart when you talk about it. So good luck with that mission today. And Shakira, thank you so much as always for coming. It's always so great and enlightening to hang out with you.
I say the same.
We'll be back.
About you.